Jazz chords level 2. Okay, this is a fairly tricky topic, and we've already discussed quite a bit on jazz chords when we looked at jazz chord symbols back here in level 2. I would also just sort of direct you to in Music Year 10 class documents, go to the jazz folder and have a look at this 7th and 9th chord summary sheet. This sheet, just to remind you, is a very good summary of exactly how we create different kinds of triads. Okay, so let's have a look. And by the way, you can also then have a look at the whole jazz chord section, which explains a lot about this topic. So looking at jazz chords, and we're looking at level 2, which means that we need to click in different types of 7th and 9th chords. Now, I will not kid you, this is quite tricky. Okay, so a minor 9 chord. Okay, so how do we create a minor 9 chord? Well, we can go back to our topic over here, and we look up minor 9, and we realize that it's a minor triad at the bottom with a minor 7th and a major 9th. So, where are we? Back here. So we need to create firstly a minor triad based on this note. Alright, so how do we know what a minor triad is? I would use the keyboard for this question, but you don't have to. And we worked out that a minor triad means that we're going to go up 3 semitones. There we go, we'll click on that note. Up 4 semitones. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So there's my minor triad. Then I'm going to work out from the bottom note what is a minor 7th up to the top. And I've actually got it here in brackets. It's going to be 10 semitones. Oops. So from here, counting carefully, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we end up on this F. Okay, after that, we need to know that the next one's going to be 14 semitones. So we can do a little bit of a quick step here. We know this is 10, and we can just continue from there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we end up on that note. Alright, and there is our G minor 9 chord. Alright, what chord is this? So, it's got all the notes down here. Just make sure you don't miss that we're actually starting here on this note, it's B flat. And the first thing goes 1, 2, 3, 4. The first distance is 4 semitones, followed by 1, 2, 3. So it's a 4 semitone on the bottom, followed by 3 semitones. What is that? 4 semitones on the bottom, followed by 3 semitones, is a major triad. So yeah, so from the bottom note to the third it was 4 semitones, so it was a major third, and then from the third to the fifth it was 3 semitones, so it was a minor third. Okay, so if it's a major third on the bottom and a minor third on top, that is a major triad. Okay, that's actually the only piece of information that I don't give you on this. So you need to know what the combinations of major and minor thirds are to create either augmented, major, minor, or diminished triads. Okay, but you can find that information if you go back into the lessons and you go down to harmony and just look up general information on chords. Okay, so we've got a major triad at the bottom, and then counting from the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 semitones. So far, we've got a major triad at the bottom, could be any one of these ones, followed by 11 semitones seventh. So a major triad, there's the 11 semitones, major seventh. And that's pretty much all we have to do then. We don't have to go any further because we know it's a ninth chord, because there is still another interval to look at above that. So what was the definition of what we just found? It is a major 9 chord. In this case, it's a major 9 built on the B flat, so we would call, the full name for this would be a B flat major 9. But you don't have to actually work out the letter, you just need to know. Just click on the major 9 answer. Okay, I'll do one more for you. This is called a 9 chord, okay? Now a 9 chord, when they just simply write the number, that's this one down the bottom here, it's actually called a dominant 9 chord. It's a major triad with a minor 7th and a major 9th. Okay, I'm going to do this one really quickly. So, a major triad starting on F is an F and an A and a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. A minor 7th up to the next note, which is what we need, a minor 7th, will be an E flat. And finally, we've got to turn off the flat side. And finally, a major 9th to the top note will be a G. All right, so if you can work out like minor 7ths and major 9s really quickly, and if you can work out 4 and 3 semitones and all of that sort of thing quickly, you'll be able to get the answers to these very quickly.